The guy from Grays, Essex. You turned up at Parliament to tell MPs your views on drug laws, about abstinence.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did you become an authority on drugs that people want to listen to, apart from having used it?
Yeah, well, that's how I became an authority, actually, through becoming a drug addict. And like, that's how.
You became a campaigner, is my point. You didn't just leave it and move on with your life.
Well, the reason I did that is because, like, look, this is what I've recognised. I'm famous now, so like if I talk about bullshit stuff, it will be in the papers. If I talk about important stuff, it won't be in the papers as much unless I word it clever. But like then it will get in there. So now I'm a drug addict, and my life was saved as a result of the compassion, kindness, and tolerance of other people. That's why I've got to be compassionate, kind, and tolerant to others, because I was people that could have really easily wrote me off. Instead, decided to love me and give me another chance. So if I get asked to go and speak for some select committee, I know this thing. Like, I'm not got no judgment on people that use drugs recreationally, and it's a good job, because otherwise about half our fucking audience will walk out. I'm sure there's not one of them who's not high as a kite. But like, but there's certain people like me, about 10% of the population, have a what I think is an illness, or at least a condition, where you can't take drugs or drink safely. So those people shouldn't. I believe those people should remain abstinent one day at a time. Now, there are ways of doing that. There are abstinence-based sort of societies where we can help one another.
But you're not a fan of the whole criminalisation of everything.
That's ridiculous. What's the point? If people aren't well, I mean, there's no point making people criminals because they're not very well. If you've ever met a drug addict or been around them, you'll know two things. One, they're fucking annoying. And two, they're not doing it for pleasure. They're doing it because they cannot cope with the pain of being alive. They can't cope with it anymore. The upset, the hurt, the loneliness, the emptiness. And drugs and alcohol is not the problem for these people. Reality is the problem for these people. Drugs and alcohol is the solution to that problem, because you simply can't cope. That's what it was for me.